topic is about financial statement analysis. What is analysis? It's nothing but the examining or verifying of whatever amount or whatever account we have shown in the financial statement. Okay, so that is called as financial statement analysis. So already we saw what is financial statement. Financial statement is nothing but the income statement and the balance sheet, which is nothing but your manufacturing account, trading account, profit and loss account, and the balance sheet. Okay, so when once the financial statement is being prepared, always it has to be analyzed, because there are more amount of chances to make mistakes, right? So the financial statements are to be analyzed by the experts. Any person who just know the accountancy cannot do any analysis on these statements. Who is an expert, who is a professional in that particular, like what we say, the auditors, right? So those people only can analyze the financial statements, and they actually have must have the expert knowledge in analyzing the statements. So here analysis refers to the examination of whatever the account is being given, if for example plant and machinery, the amount is given as 10 lakhs, then each and every account has to be verified. This account is to be verified whether that plant and machinery is worth of rupees 10 lakhs, whether they are accompanied by any proper voucher or documentation. So all those things are to be analyzed. Okay, objectives of financial statement analysis. Why this financial statement has to be prepared? First, to know the profitability and also the capacity, earning capacity of the business, right? Because we are going to prepare the profit and loss account also, so there we will know the profitability of the business. Then to study the long term and short term solvency. So long term and short term solvency talks about the credit or the debt whatever we have to repay, right? So short term is basically where we have to repay within a year, and long term is more than 1 year, right? So next one is efficiency in operations and use of assets. So here efficiency in operations talks about the administration, the management of the organization, and also how the assets are being used, whether it is being productively used or not, whether something is bought for the sake of purchasing, and if it is not in use. So all those things can be analyzed. Then efficiency of the management and also the employees. So whether the management is efficient enough in handling the employees, in handling all the situations, all those things also can be analyzed. And the trend in sales, production, sometimes in marketing, all those things department wise, they can easily analyze through the financial statements. Then in future, that is to estimate for the future, like how we have to go about in running the organization for the next year. So how much are we to allocate amount for each and every sector? So all those things can be done only through the financial statement analysis. Then the next topic talks about to make the inter-firm and intra-firm comparisons. That is, interfirm means within the departments in an organization. If there is XYZ Limited, in that company there may be so many departments like sales, promotion, production, marketing. So within the departments they will compare, right? Interfirm means the same type of a firm. For example, if we take cotton industry, one organization of cotton industry is being compared with the other organization of the cotton industry. So there are two there will be two companies of the same type of an industry wherein we can compare. Okay, then the next one is limitations of the financial statement analysis. So again, disadvantages here, they do not talk about the non-monetary informations. They totally ignore the price level changes, because they are going to in financial statements we always update only the historical data. Then the next one is, we will come to know the financial position, or we will come to know about the result of the operations only at the end of a particular accounting period. If anything goes wrong in the mid of the year, those things are not actually calculated. Okay, then expert knowledge is required. So as I said, anybody cannot do the financial statement analysis. There must be experts who have knowledge on how to analyze the financial statements. Then so here, as we all know, if any person is being posted, we may get many number of suggestions, ideas, right? The same way, when there are too many people in the management who, and there are like, it involves personal judgments, automatically there will be more amount of suggestions or ideas, because the different suggestions may not help us to take a proper decision. Okay, so these are the limitations of financial statement analysis. Next, I'll explain you about the tools of financial statement analysis.